shots for a team-point game pretty quickly. How much did the loss the other night spur you guys?
I mean, we all wanted it. I joked around with Eli before the tip, and I said we can't give up a tip bucket right now because at Penn State they got a tip back. Well, we tipped it back, and Wheeler, I think, laid it in, and they had momentum from there from like until halftime. So it was great to see that 14-2 lead.
Let's talk about the transition offense. You guys got it going a little bit today.
Yeah, Coach B major emphasized this practice through our film. You know, those films are deadly, but you learn so much from them, especially when we go out that day and we run through situations like we can't have to on a side in transition, just leave X by himself. Someone's got to go run that left wing or right wing or fall behind him instead of drag screen. It was small stuff like that preventing our transition offense.
You had one look that was so wide open. Were you kind of surprised how open you were?
Kind of, but I got to knock that down. No excuses. I hear the bench, so I'm like, oh, they're celebrating. I just got to knock that down.
What made your defense so effective in the first half?
I think we had John. I think Bruno went like 0 for 4 in that first. I don't think he scored a bucket in the first half. And I think our bigs did a really good job of just making it hard for him. You know, he scores. Our job was to make him dribble 3 to 4 times. I think we did that every post catch besides some, but not going to be perfect. But I think we did a tremendous job on Bruno.
Was there a talk of responding in that way after Penn State giving up 40 in the first half there?
I mean, you know how we are. We usually, when we lose a game, we come back swinging super hard because, you know, we got to make up for what we did because we played horrible at Penn State and we wanted to play great at home for our crowd.
Charles was pretty vocal, at least with us, after Penn State. Was he kind of the same, like with you guys or during practice at all?
The Charles that we all knew in that first semester is not that same Charles. He was more of a leader by example. Now he's starting to step up and speak more like Xavier Simpson. Like we have two, like, John's going to get there, but two very loud and persistent captains that are going to be voices out there for us.
First semester this year or last year?
This year. He was more of a lead by example guy, you know, but I think he stepped up and he's doing a really good job right now.
What did he tell you guys? I guess more specific.
He was talking about lack of discipline, you know, lack of personnel. Like, so you got the night before, you got to read your personnel, know what your guy or potentially who you're going to guard, and even know who other people are going to guard. Because when you get out there, it could be a switch, and you never know you're on a different matchup than you expected to be on. It was just kind of just a lot of lack of discipline for us.
He mentioned a lack of focus as well on Tuesday. Is that something that you guys were sort of keyed in on today, especially early?
Very. I think on the next off day, we all just chatted. This is what we usually do. On our off days, we chat and talk about that after the game. And I know we came in that practice. Of course, Coach B is going to be very upset, but we got to take that in a positive way and try to go north with it, not south.
Isaiah, when Bruno Fernando started hitting, you know, shots early on in the second half, was there any adjustments that you made defensively?
It was just we gotta work a little harder. You know, I think he got John in foul trouble. He went in there, got our young guy Brandon in foul trouble. He's gonna learn from that. But you know, you just gotta make it tougher for guys like that. You can never let them just catch the ball. We call it the B spot, right in the mid-range area, because all he's gonna do is attack you with his big body and score over you. So,
Isaiah, from what you saw on the bench and then being on the court, why was the fast break so effective for you guys today?
I did see on that 14-2 lead. I did see Iggy. Like Iggy's actually running a lane, and like Iggy usually he's not the fastest guy on the team. He usually doesn't like sprint his lanes, as Coach B would say. But he did a really good job today of creating space for others. Like that small cut on a fast break can get Jordan, Charles, Xavier, anybody open. John. That just helps anybody, including him. Like I did that today for him. I was doing this. All you gotta do is run the lane. It's gonna leave the trailer wide open.
Isaiah, talk about the mindset down the stretch when you just refuse to lose. What goes into that? What you're feeling?
We're a team that loves adversity. You know, we all, everybody on the team. I think all our fans expected us to win that last game, especially going the second half. How we started, it was hard. You know, we can't come out solid. So I think that was a major emphasis. We got to come out hitting first before they hit us.
Isaiah, what went differently offensively after the first 10 minutes? Kind of stagnated a little bit.
It was the first 10 minutes of
this game, yeah. The first half.
Oh yeah, it was just like I said, focus. Everybody was very focused on their personnel. Everybody was locked in. Everybody was active. I think we had 6 shutouts. That's 3 stops in a row in the first half. So that's really good. That's really good for us. It's a good sign going to the second half. We fed off the energy.
And then what went differently after that point?
We came out and Bruno started to score a little too easy. Gave us some threes. I'm guilty of one of those, and we just can't. We're a team that did not allow threes, so we got to stop allowing threes for people in the second half, especially so they can get going.
Isaiah, getting like a lot of playing time against a team like this that has good big men, what was your approach to that?
I kind of expected to get in to go play the 5, you know, help John and Brandon out. I heard talks about him putting Austin in, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna be prepared to cheer on my teammates. But when I get in there, I don't try to out muscle Bruno Fernando. I'm gonna try to move my feet around and just make him uncomfortable. I did that it was like 3 times where they just threw it away because I thought I was on one side and they got scared to do it all the way out of bounds. So it's just for me, I just know how to guard the post better than, I don't know, a big guy would because I'm probably more quicker. I don't know.
Isaiah, what have you seen out of Charles the last 3 games?
I've seen a ferocious, loud Charles. Like, he is talking, he's ripping on anybody. Like, it doesn't matter. No excuses. He's done with excuses. It's February, like mid-February, so we can't have any excuses if we want to win championships.
Do you think it's maybe changed? There's more of a sense of urgency about him with it being like his senior year or anything like that?
I think actually he did. He did say that. He said basically that it's his senior year and nobody wants to go out in their senior year losing in the Big Ten tournament, not come out with a championship. You know, I think that's what he really wants is a Big Ten championship.
Isaiah, how important was it to come out to that huge lead after what happened at Penn State?
It was huge. That was good for us. You know, guys seeing shots go in. You know, some guys are struggling with shooting still, but to see the score 14-2, that makes guys more relieved when they take a jump shot. Like, they don't feel like they have to make it. Like, I mean, of course you want to make a shot, but you don't put too much pressure on yourself. You're gonna miss a shot.